What's going on, YouTube? Jeffy, I am. Hey, man, it's been some time, but we on time. Today, we're going to talk about some things that are going on right here in Kansas City. We're going to talk about gentrification, and we're going to also talk about a gentleman who closed his club down because of scrutiny. Now, the questions I'm going to ask in this content, can a Black creator reclaim a racist term, or are some terms just so heavy that we can't carry? Or did the Blue Crew protect the community, or did the Blue Crew stifle a young Black gentleman's, his creativity? Let's talk about it. The owner, Casio Combs, of the club Sundown Hi-Fi, he decided to scrap the project after massive backlash from the Blue Crew. The Blue Crew is actually a big fan club here in Kansas City. Over a name, this brother's his livelihood has been shut down just because of the name. Now, true enough, when you hear the term sundown, me being a 50-year-old Black male here in Kansas City, it still hurts. It still has a little pinch to it. I do a lot of business out here in Missouri. I'm a reseller. I meet different people at different functions, auctions, thrift stores, Goodwills. But at these auctions, people are really, really shady. When they see me coming, my name doesn't match who I am. So I look into the man behind the vision, Casio McCombs. He was a DJ, definitely a creative, brother that spent years in his vision to build his sanctuary.
It would make much sense for anyone to try to believe that a Black man opening a business has racist intentions towards Black people.
On Friday, the project was announced. On Monday, a different announcement. They're not moving forward with it.
It's a bummer. It's a little sad.
Casio McCombs is the man behind Sundown Hi-Fi. He says the name was misinterpreted.
I felt that was the name that made a lot of sense to the concept as a whole.
KC Blue Crew, the official supporters of the KC Current, reached out to KSHB about it. They called the name of the lounge racist and insensitive. I requested an interview with them, but they referred back to their statement, adding their goal was simply for the name to be changed, not for the business to close.
I think I'm a little disappointed. I think they had good intentions in what they're doing. However, I just think sometimes it's the internet's nature to be rewarded for being quick and not being thorough.
I reached out.
I truly feel like this brother was trying to reclaim the word, like other words that are disparaging amongst people of color. Fortunately, the internet does not do nuance. Within 72 hours, the Blue Crew and social media judges decided a Black man, he shouldn't be allowed to use the word that his ancestors' blood for, that my ancestors' blood for.
Reached out to Current Lending, but they said they wouldn't comment. Despite sharing the same name, the KC Current is not affiliated with the development.
Why not just change the name?
I think there's a lot of intentionality behind the name.
McCombs said his goal wasn't to ignore the history of sundown towns, but to confront it.
During a certain time frame in American history, there were towns that were that operated under a legislation and a set of rules called the Jim Crow laws that forced Black people to not be out at night. While someone has used that term to then push hate or push violence through it and oppressive systems through it, I don't think that always has to be the meaning of the word.
Now he's deciding what's next.
I would love to open up a Hi-Fi concept. I would love to open up the concept Sundown. Maybe it's just not right now.
In Kansas City, Fernanda Silva, KSHB 41 News.
All right, let's talk about it. The property owners did not respond. A certain look of the Blue Crew had a problem with it. Speak freely right now. Those people that oppose, to this gentleman's nightclub feel like they are part of the same community. Not just my opinion. But let's ask the question, who really gets to decide what's offensive to the Black community? Is it the fans that are going to frequent this soccer stadium and shop? Or is it a young Black entrepreneur that's trying to build a legacy in a profitable marketplace? Ask yourself these questions. Reach the point where awareness is so high, it's actually, suffocating ownership, self-expression. You know what that sounds like? To me, it sounds like these people were woke. So they got woke all of a sudden and didn't want to hear the other side. Terrible. He didn't lose his club because of the government. He lost behind, a woke support group. It's crazy in 2026 that Black people and people of color, we can't even reclaim our history. Because the world has no individuality anymore, regardless of who we are, what color, what our preferences are. So with that, I'm gonna end it because I can go on. I can go on for a minute. If you made it to the end of the video, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe. We're gonna talk about different things, not just racial things. But I'm gonna talk about things in my community. I'm gonna talk about things I see every day. Jeffrey, I am. You be informed. Please stay aware, and most of all, be safe. Let's talk Jeff in a minute.